Hello space lovers and welcome to What the Math. This is Anton and today I'm taking a look at another Steam game called Vega Conflict. Now this is a bit of an unusual review because normally I would not take a look at a game that is technically a browser game, and this is originally or was a browser game and is also available on different platforms. I actually believe you can even play this on your iPhone, but on December 15th, 2015, which is only a few weeks from when I'm making this video, this game was released on Steam, so I decided to take a look at it because it had some really cool space fights in their video. And at first, to me, when I just started playing this, it seemed like yet another one of those browser games similar to games like Travian. But then I realized it's actually way more complex and way more fun than I initially anticipated. So let me just start with the beginning. I'm gonna go to my base and show you what it's like. So here, this is something we may have seen before. There's a base that you kind of build up by going in here and you build different structures. So let's just build some miners because I do need to construct these. If the construction doesn't take too long, you can usually do instant build for free. And here we go, instant build. We can also upgrade this building, possibly even 2 times. The rest will cost us a little bit more money. And I can also construct these combat modules that are basically the protection for my base if someone decides to attack me. So here, this is where the game gets a little bit more complex. I'm actually going to go into this module for a second and click on Manage. Now, you'll notice that it has a turret. And on the left side, you'll notice that it has a tremendous amount of choice for what turret you can put into it. And this is where actually the game gets really complex. So I'm going to put the level 2 turret into it, so it's a little bit more powerful. Ooh, and I get level up, level 9 now, yay! So let's see at the complexity that this game has. And here, if I go into any of the research labs, like for example the ship lab that I have, you'll be hit with a huge amount of different ships that you can research, and each of these has different levels as well. So there's upgrades for your hull, there's upgrades for your armor on every ship, base armor upgrade, cargo upgrade that basically allows you to carry more stuff. Also, if I go into a tech lab, you'll notice that there's more upgrades for every shield type, base shield and ship shields, thruster upgrades, something called base specials that I haven't even touched yet. I don't even know what these are. Then you can go into arms lab and realize that there's so many different weapons you can upgrade, both for your base and for your ships. And I think this is actually what makes this game really unique, and that it's not just a browser type of a game. It's actually a 4X game that allows you to create these tremendously complex fleets for your base. So let's actually continue. So let's just say we did a few research upgrades, and now we can actually produce new ships. We're gonna go into ship factory here, and I'm going to choose one of the newer. Let's see if I have any newly unlocked. No, I don't. I can't even use these yet. Okay, so we're gonna go for the second level called Harrier Frigate. We can actually, I believe we have an upgrade for it. Do we have it? No, we don't have an upgrade. I need to collect some more items to get an upgrade for it. And so here's our ship. So there is 4 different compartments that it has, and I can actually place different weapons into it. Now, let's just say I want this to be a missile carrier. Missile frigate in this case. I'm gonna place 2 missile thingamajiggies here. Oh, wow, it's almost at the limit. Now I'm going to make sure that it has the highest armor and also the highest level shield. I think this is higher. Is this higher? I think it's higher. All right, so I have this new ship that I've just created. It's sort of like the new model using completely new technology that I just researched. I can now build it. It's going to take me 11 minutes to build it. When it's down to about 5 minutes, you can actually click on instant research, which is usually free. And if you actually do want to spend real money, you can obviously complete this instantly. And this is actually one of the downsides of this game. And you'll see a lot of people that are kind of bashing this game talk about that it is a little bit pay to win in a sense, because people who pay these coins, and that's basically if you go into buy coins right here. If you decide to buy these coins and you pay money for them, you can essentially accelerate everything. You can get a tremendous amount of materials. You can get protection for yourself. You can get additional blueprints. You can even get something called commerce module that produces even more coins for you every day. Specifically, I think it's like three a day or something like that. But this doesn't change the fact that even for a free-to-play game, this is actually super cool. And as long as you actually don't care about being the most competitive player and you just want to have fun with your friends, this allows you to do that. So anyway, so while our ship is building, let me just show you what happens afterwards. Then you go into the fleet bay, and there's a button here called Manage Fleets, and I already have 2 fleets that are pre-built before. They have different hulls, different types of ships, that is. And actually, one of them might need an upgrade. Let me just double check. So yeah, if one of your ships needs an upgrade, you just click on the refit right here. Let's see if they're all up to date. Oh, maybe they are. I think maybe they are up to date. And oh, look at that. This is the button I was looking for. Can I actually craft a Mark II upgrade for my ships? Oh no, I can't. I'm missing 3 of these badges that I can actually try to loot from the ships right now. Let's try to do that. So we're gonna go into this, manage the fleet. So all right, so this fleet is ready to go. We're gonna launch it. Actually, you don't have to do it this way. And this takes us to this over the planet view where, first of all, you can obviously attack other players, which you totally could do, but that's asking for trouble. And I'm not really going to do that. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to actually, this is someone attacking the target. I'm going to attack these guys. These are actually NPCs. These are not player targets. I'm going to send my ships toward them, and it's going to attack that ship. And here's the beauty of this game. This is something that I've never seen in other similar types of games. I can actually join the battle, and it will place me into this over-the-top sort of a real-time strategy game where you have anywhere between 6 and I've seen up to 10 ships, I think, and you can actually control them individually. Each of these ships is controlled individually. You can actually order them to attack targets. Let's do that. And oh boy, they have missiles. And let's try to destroy all of them if we can. And if not, that's bad. But basically here... Oh no, I lost one target. One ship. Yeah, they seem to be a little bit more powerful than me. And so, look at how awesome this is. You get an actual free-to-play game that has real-time strategy in it, where you have these ships that you create yourself, and then they get to battle out in real time against the enemy. That is really, really not good. I'm really losing this, aren't I? Alright, so it looks like my fleet is down. And that's okay. For some reason, normally, if you... No. For some reason, normally, if you actually auto-resolve it, it will actually defeat the fleet. Oh, that's because they're level 13, that's why. Ah, that makes sense. Let's just see how the AI does against them instead of me doing it myself. So, alright, so my fleet was defeated, and so what happens next is that you go in here, and you click on the repair button, and now we'll actually repair using some of the materials that you have right here. It's going to use up some of the materials to repair the fleet. And the more complex the fleet, the longer it takes to repair. So, and this is actually where I do come to one of the disadvantages of this game, is that as you progress through levels and this becomes more complex, it takes actually longer and longer to do things. This will actually can be several hours with more complex fleets, which is a little bit unfortunate. But the good thing is that there's also these missions that kind of guide you through the game. And I've already completed some of them, so I can collect the rewards for these missions, and they'll give me extra resources that I do need right now. Ooh, look how many I have. Alright. Wait, wasn't there another one? There you go. Nope. Okay, so these are some other missions I can try to complete. Ooh, name a fleet. Okay, I'll name a fleet. Like, how do I name a fleet? I've never actually... I didn't know I can name the fleet. Apparently I can. Let's go and name a fleet. So this fleet has now been... oh, here we go. There you go. Ooh, named fleet. Haha. No. We can do better. Math is awesome. All right, there we go. So cool. This is cool. So this fleet is... oh, actually, look at that. I think this fleet actually, the second fleet, managed to... No, they actually lost. They also lost. I was about to say they won against the level 13 enemy, but they actually lost. So let's repair them as well. And we're going to send the newly repaired fleet to defeat these level 5 enemies instead, that I believe I can possibly, hopefully defeat. And you don't really have to do this manually, but it's kind of fun to try to figure out the best strategy, figure out how you're gonna approach this. And here we go. No. Attack these guys. You attack this guy. Alright, there we go. Now let's just watch as this happens in real time. See, this is so much easier. I think we're actually a little bit over the level here. They're only level 5 and we're like level 11 or something. And here we go. So, and we got some loot. We got I think we might even get some special loot. No, not from this guy. And so this is what you can actually do in the beginning. Now, as you progress through levels, though, you notice that there's a button here called Leave Planet. You can actually click on this button, and it will take you to this sector. And this is where you actually get to fight even more players. So you basically can engage into these cross-planet battles where, let's just say you have an alliance on this planet called 12213. And you can actually fight against a tremendous amount of other players. And you hear there's like explosions everywhere. That's because there's all these battles going on from basically other alliances, other players battling it out. Now, that's obviously not for everyone. I personally don't really like to battle other players as much as I like to just try to advance my own base and try to essentially create a very kind of a interesting dynamic with my fleet, basically work out the best fleet combination. And this is where this game actually does give me this opportunity. Because of the amount of different ships I can create here. So let's just say I have these missile ships. Now I want to create a rail driver ship. So I'm going to put 2 rail drivers here. And this is going to be a slightly different ship that uses slightly different build. And I'm going to build one of these as well. And now I'm going to, I can now basically go into my fleet manager and try to create a fleet that where I'll have a combination of rail ships and the missile ships, and then see how this works against the enemy. So it's kind of like a card game in a sense, where you actually get to basically try to work out the best possible combination for different types of fleets. So let's just put this in here. And then following all of this, you can obviously go into your main base, and here you can build more stuff. You can actually upgrade the base even further to get even more different buildings, different materials. Okay, I can't really update this yet. And so as you level up your fleets and as you level up your base, you'll get to fight more difficult enemies. You'll get to actually get these other resources from them, which are, I think, are displayed here. No, maybe not here. There you go, special resources that some of these enemies have. And did I win or did I lose? I think I lost again, and that's okay. And as you get these different badges and all of these, oh yeah, you can also bank your mined materials. And so yeah, as you get these different badges, what you can actually do with them is craft various upgrades for your ship. So right here, I can actually get a Mark II Harrier if I collect 3 more of these skull-looking badges. And that's on top of all of the other upgrades that you actually have in this game. So basically, if you actually do like games that allow you to have a tremendous combination of different level ups and different achievements for your various fleets, this is a perfect opportunity to explore this game, because it's currently free to play. And despite it having some negative reviews about, you know, the actual coin system, where you do have to purchase coins if you want to accelerate things, if you want things to go faster. I think despite all of this, if you just want to have a game that you log into once in a while, fight a few battles on the map, and upgrade your base, and possibly attack a few players next to you, or even join an alliance that allows you to kind of participate in various battles, I think this is actually a pretty awesome game to explore. This game also rewards you with different freebies, and also there's different events here every once in a while. And if you do log in every day, you get like free ships and free different resources that it provides you. But I think the best part about this game is that it's actually relatively easy to get into. It has a really complex yet relatively simple gameplay, and there's quite a lot of people playing it at the same time. And if you actually do get into this game seriously, you can join an alliance. There's actually quite a lot of different alliances here, and some of them, speak different languages as well. You can also just create your own alliance, and you can possibly even invite your friends and create a huge space alliance around your planet and basically have a planet that is just for your alliance. But most importantly is that you actually get to cooperate with your friends using their fleets as well. But honestly, for me personally, the best part is right here. The fact that I can actually modify my fleets and I can actually upgrade them just like in other 4X games, and I can then try to send them on different missions and see how they do against various enemies. That's what makes this game kind of fun for me. I do enjoy the fact that there's so many upgrades and so many different choices for me. One thing I obviously don't enjoy is these countdown timers that I know will increase in time as I progress through levels. But for now, this game is kind of fun. For the first few days, it's actually relatively easy to play. And once you get to the part where it does become a tedium, that's when you may consider quitting it. But since it's free to play, you haven't really lost anything, right? Anyway, consider trying this game, but I'm not sure how I feel about the coin system. I would probably recommend not buying the coins because it only will encourage the publisher known as Kix's Eye to actually implement more of these coin games. And this is not their first one either. Their first one was actually called War Commander, which I used to play back on Facebook. I think it was a Facebook game. But nevertheless, I do recommend you try this particular game called Vega Conflict. And the link for this game is available in the description. It's a Steam game. It's also available on different platforms. I believe it's even on iPhone. But on Steam, it's actually kind of fun. Anyway, so that's it. That's for this game in a nutshell. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, check out some of the other space games I took a look at and reviewed on this channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you still haven't. And also share this video with your friends or people that you think may actually like this type of a game and may enjoy playing this. Once again, thank you so much for watching. We're gonna go and destroy this cargo ship, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And as always, game you later, and bye-bye. Here comes the cargo level 5 ship. We're gonna try to destroy it. Engage all enemies, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.